Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. That is a pretty looking gun. Hey guys, my name's Connor if you're new. This is my channel. Let's go.
The L403
Link to the original video from Forces News, top of the description.
weapon.
Discord below.
This is the Nightstoner 1, the L403 weapon system. This rifle has various ancillaries that make it extremely effective and versatile, and it's the newest piece of equipment that's being used by the UK Commando Force.
Does it have like a double sight? Like a sight into a sight? Or scope? Yeah, it does. Look at that.
This rifle has various ancillaries that make it extremely effective and versatile, and it's the newest piece of equipment that's being used by the UK Commando Force.
Let's go. 5. Ooh, that was quick.
The Royal Marines have been getting to grips with the rifle in Scotland and all it has to offer. The buttstock can adjust 2 inches, so shooters can properly fit the rifle to their body, which can improve mobility. It has a match-grade 2-stage trigger, which means after an initial amount of pressure is put on the trigger to prepare the weapon to fire or get it to its break point, only a further small increase of pressure is needed to fire the weapon.
Question, guys. What if they, like, what if your gun was, like, always sort of attached to like, your body by like, this thing on your vest? And, like, when you need it, you can unfold it up, but it's still sort of attached to your whole chest. And so, like, you won't have to worry about the recoil as much with just your shoulder and hands. But like fold it up and like your whole body is bracing the recoil. Obviously, like I'm not saying this, but it's just a thought. I don't know. Okay.
This can enhance accuracy and make it smoother and faster to operate. The KS-1 has a direct impingement system. The straightforward description is that high-pressure gas from the cartridge being fired is used to power the mechanism that disposes of the used case and inserts more ammunition into the chamber. Other types of rifles can use a piston for this action instead. Some of the benefits of a direct impingement system include a more accurate shot and a lighter weapon, as there are less moving parts.
Guys, if what I know nothing about guns, so if what I said was just complete nonsense, just ignore me.
For Royal
No, actually tell me why it's not good.
Marines who could be operating in the heat of the desert or sub-zero temperatures in the Arctic, all the nuances of the KS-1 can result in a more practical and powerful commando force. And it doesn't stop there.
It is lighter than previous weapon systems, just over 3 kilograms. It is an AR platform.
Wow.
It can be fired ambidextrously, so it can be fired left or right-handed, for left or right-handed firers, or for CQB. It's fitted with a 1:10 variable optic scope with the Vortex Eleanor, with 1:10 for left or right-handed firers, or for CQB. It's fitted with a 1:10 variable optic scope with the Vortex Eleanor, with a MRAD reticle as opposed to the bullet drop compensator.
Ah, yes.
Reticles are markings built into the eyepiece of an optical scope to provide measurement references. You can get different variations depending on what you're using it for. The main difference between an MRAD reticle and a bullet drop compensator is that an MRAD can give you a specific point of aim at any distance, which means improved accuracy at increased distances, and you can use quick calculations to judge the distance of a target.
Fitted with a Acro P2 in-point sight for close quarter battle.
This produces a red LED dot that's used to aim at a target. It's static mounted and fully enclosed. One battery can last 50,000 hours over 5 years, more than double the longevity of previous options used by the military.
And moving forward, we have the Voodoo S thermal inline sight with 4 polarity settings, both black, white, and edge detect, both in black and white.
So, you know, it looks great. That doesn't matter, but, you know, it sounds pretty... Like, I'm sure the accuracy is great, not a lot of recoil, it's lightweight, it's good for close quarters, and kind of long range. The one thing I'm wondering is how powerful it is.
This thermal optic provides a level of detail the main body of the commando force has never had before. Different types of images are displayed on a screen inside to help troops gain more information on their surroundings and the battle space. It has a 0.5 to 4 zoom, and the different types of thermal imaging options are to help manage eye fatigue. White hot, the heat source is highlighted in white. Black hot, the heat source is highlighted in black. And it's the same logic for white edge detect and black edge detect.
Interesting.
It's fitted with a Wilcox flippable mount, so again, allowing the commando to observe and engage targets during the day quite easily. Moving forward, we have the suppressor, so it's a flow-through design, meaning that all the gas is pushed out the front and there's no blowback towards the firer.
Wait, was I right? Did I say that that's probably a night vision? Please tell me I said that. Knight's armament.
An immense amount of pressure propels a bullet down the barrel. The rapid expansion of hot gas and release of pressure as it leaves the barrel creates a loud bang, and gases ignite, which produces a flash. Put simply, a suppressor catches the gas, cools it down, and breaks it up. The pressure reduction technology in this suppressor reduces the firing sound by 12 decibels and reduces flash, which means the firer is harder to locate by an opposing force. So what do Royal Marines from 4-5 Commando think of the KS-1?
The weapon system itself is quite intuitive to use. The control systems, both sides of the weapon, so they're really easy to pick up, use from someone who's not used it before. Compared to anything else we've used before, ergonomically, it's a lot more stable. It's a lot more intuitive to use. The weapon system itself is better balanced. So for a user on the range going forward into operations, it's going to be a lot better weapon system for us. Overall, it's a bit of a step change in the
Let the man catch his breath before you ask him these questions.
capability. The sight system itself, you know, you can zoom into ×10 magnification on it, which is again an enhancement over anything else we've had before.
So, like, at that distance, I'm assuming you have to aim like slightly up, just because the bullet's gonna go a little bit down with gravity.
Yeah, a lot of the weight is forward of the magazine housing, whereas previously weapon systems we used, everything was sort of in the butt of the weapon. So for us to manipulate and throw the weapon around as we're running, it makes it a little bit easier, a little bit better for us to use.
Huh? I would have thought that'd make it more difficult.
Whether it's working on covert missions, deploying to hostile areas, or anything the Royal Marine Commandos are needed for around the globe.
Like, I would have think, if anything, more of the weight in the back and less in the front would make you able to...
The KS-1 is part of how they sustain and develop their role as the UK's elite fighting force. Bryony Williams, Forces News, Scotland. Thanks
Really
for
cool.
watching. For more from Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.
Look, I know if you're fighting people, you know, you don't need that much power, but I mean, if you're in some kind of urban environment where you need to shoot through maybe like a little concrete wall, like a thin, or maybe just a regular wall, Yeah, so yeah, I'm curious what the power is. I'd love to see some kind of demonstration with that compared to like an AK-47 or AR-15 or something. I've never used guns. I know very little. I'm curious what you think about my fold up idea of like just kind of on you, like attached to you, and it just kind of folds, and then like you are the gun and just a. Anyways, love y'all. Hope you guys are doing well. Would appreciate any comments, answers to my questions. Any comments at all would appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.